Hi. Oh, can you hear me?
Oh, we're on. Yeah, you can hear us. Hello, viewers. Welcome to Game 2 of the Trans-Tasman Test Series between Australia and New Zealand. This is the game between the New Zealand Kahu and the Australian Southern Terror. I'm Max Halden, and I'm here with Giordana Rock.
Howdy doody.
How are you going, Gio?
Fabulous. Just got off of a flight from Japan this morning.
Amazing. Ready to commentate this game.
That's right. Came in, flew for this.
Nice. Well, it's the Australians who are starting on offense in this game. They lost this morning to the New Zealand team on Universe Point. We're hoping for a strong start here as Carpenter has the disc. New Zealand with a tight zone. Looks for another option. Hits a nicer round to Mueller. Oh, and Mueller's pass just gets caught by the wind, but still live. Couldn't quite rail it in there, so New Zealand get a chance. Oh, nice block straight off the bat from the Australian team. And it'll be Banks picking the disc up. Oh, tries to hit a cheeky inside out straight off the bat. Little grin on her face. But New Zealand number 63 with the 62 rather.
Beth Thompson.
And another block.
Jeez. These Aussie girls are up for it.
Yeah, I think they were probably inspired by the Australian boys who came out with a lot of intensity and just can't complete the pass there to Lovell.
And Crosby's going to pick up the disc. Looking deep.
Oh.
Deep shot. She's got a couple of girls going deep there. 15.
Oh, wow.
Svedston just missed it.
Yeah, that was a nice chase down.
Yeah.
Just put her hand on the disc, but couldn't get underneath it, unfortunately.
Oh.
But they will get another chance here.
Crosby's picking it up again to Parsons. She's looking for a dump.
Oh, nice
Back
around.
to Parsons.
Oh, Mueller.
Nice interception.
A massive block. And it's Carpenter with the disc, not on with her twin. It's a rare occurrence from last game. Gets it around to number 14 on the sideline. Under from Mueller, but just a miscommunication there. Mueller had moved to the under space, the open side space. Ooh, number 25 there.
Halliday. Looking upfield now for a dump. Crosby.
Yeah.
Nice grab. Upline to...
Oh. Wow, and a bit of contact there upfield. It looks like it's going to be an uncontested foul.
Parsons has it.
Oh, Parsons sees a nice up line.
It's a good mark on the Aussie.
Oh, oof. Just out the, but it does go through the goal, so they are 1-0 up on the soccer scoreboard, which is exciting for the New Zealand team. I'm sure they'll be happy about that. So long first point, Gio.
Definitely.
Game clock says 4 minutes. We've been
my goodness.
we've been watching this one already, and Australia has to work it up the full length of the field here still.
How's the wind been today, Max?
Swirly, unpredictable, and it did quieten down a bit for the boys' game, but we can still feel it a little bit here. Huge undercut, but looked off for Mueller though. Oh, nice from Banks. A nice big backhand side. Finds our receiver in tons of space, but just a stone cold drop there.
That was a really great view. Look upfield, swing the disc. Here Crosby's got it again. Her fakes have got this mark moving all around.
Oh, cheeky little grab there.
Foul called.
On the near sideline.
Svitanovic.
Yeah, we decided to go with
great
yeah,
last name.
Svit Svitanovic.
Okay, Svitanovic.
Yeah.
Bless you. All right.
Uncontested.
Looking up line inside. Oh,
Ooh.
nice to Crosby. Crosby's got a nice flick. Floaty up into space, and it's caught by Svedston.
Yeah, that was nice. That was a similar, little bit shorter field than that huck we saw from the same combination with the great Svensson layout that unfortunately wasn't completed.
Let's see that again. Nice inside by 8. And beautiful leading pass and great run down by Svedston.
Yeah, so much space.
Seems like they're going to be sending Svedsson quite a lot this game.
I think you're probably right. And that inside to open the whole thing up right off the bat.
Oh,
visionary.
Beautiful.
Visionary stuff.
It is. When it comes off, it's visionary, right?
That's it. That's it. History. The winners decide history. History is written by the winners is the phrase I believe I'm searching for. That's the one. Right. So yeah, these are, as I mentioned before, these girls have played on a streamed game that you can watch on Ultimate Australia's YouTube channel at your leisure. But spoiler alert, it was a victory for New Zealand, so they're 1-up in the Trans-Tasman series. So this is a must-win game for Australia if they want to keep the series alive till tomorrow.
Yep.
New Zealand pulls. Looks like it's going to land nicely in.
Oh man, I wish
deep
more
in the
people
end zone.
caught the pull.
Yeah, and Carpenter now
Stuck in the end zone.
doesn't have a lot of options. Gets it up the line to Reeve. Oh, Reeve winds up a huge backhand. Oh, and it's caught by the Australian. Nice, and a cheeky little dump there. Emery's got the disc. Moves it back to Carpenter. Reeve's got it again. See what she looks for. It's a nice around. Moves the whole cup. Oh, couldn't quite jump it in. Emery knocking on the door now. Just outside. Reeve reads it really well. Oh, but that last pass just too low to number 57, Rachel Joyce, who we saw get a screamer of a grab in that deep space before. New Zealand may look to hit a deep shot here. Got a few defenders going deep.
And unfortunately sends it out.
It's out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Australia's going to... Are you making fun of my accent?
I'm loving your accent. Sounds a lot like the Gong accent, actually.
Oh, the
One of
Wollongong
my
accent. Beautiful place.
favorites.
Australia will get the disc right on the corner. We'll see what the play is here. Looks like they're going to isolate Reeve from the dump space.
Classic.
And she comes back on the inside. Oh, but they have a nice open cut. That looks like number 2. That's Jess Emery. Beautiful score there. And Terra, even the scores, 1-1. Ooh, nice little Perth connection there between two girls from WA. Both been playing a decent amount of time, two and a bit years now. So both the Carpenters are coming back after having played. Both the Emery and the Carpenters are coming back from playing juniors in 2016 in Poland.
They getting them in young.
Getting them in young. I know. Can you imagine having played 2.5 years
No.
already and being 17 or 18 years old?
Definitely not. Started at 19.
There you go. Well, then you couldn't possibly imagine it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But that's just how that's how well these junior teams are going these days. So got to get them in young.
That's true. We can be wistful of, what was it like to be this age,
A child. All right, who's pulling? 33.
Yeah, that is Kirsten Banks. One of what we called the Holy Trinity in the last game. Kirsten Banks, Avi Mueller, and Holly Reeve have all had stunning games in the previous match.
Excellent. So Thompson caught the pull. Now Mintz has it. Back to Thompson. Oh, little bit too much on there. To Parsons.
Yeah, maybe thought it was for someone behind her. No one is forthcoming. So it's Banks walking with purpose. calls for the cuts. And here they come.
Inside.
Challenging inside out, and the wind just sort of pushes it away from the receiver. Not a bad initiating move, but, you know, as you said before, Gio, history written by the winners. Visionary if it comes off.
I did say that. Oh, Banks has a good mark. Just a cold drop.
Yeah.
Unfortunately by Mance. All right, knocking on the door here, Australia. I bet you they're still going to do that same play up the line, ISO.
Oh, there's a lot of chaos upfield now.
It seems like a little bit of miscommunication, looking cross field. Oof. Fortunately, that was straight into the wind. So
Too much, but Australia will be happy. It's now 1-1 in the soccer, which is very exciting. So
what soccer?
So you see the soccer posts behind the field? Both New Zealand and Australia have both thrown one pass through those soccer goals. So.
Oh, I think that should be worth 3.
I think we'd see a lot more passes out if that was the case.
All right, this is Mance looking upfield for a nice clean cut from Mercer. She's looking up line again. You know, it seems like they love playing it down these lines.
Oh, great D there.
Cheeky D.
Yeah, and definitely the preferred receiver. That was number 6.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll tell you what, we're definitely going to be seeing plenty of shots to Svensson this game.
Yeah.
So it will be Australia picking it up. Not a lot forthcoming upfield. Dump comes around. Fakes the continue. Back to the middle. Still love those insides, but they're not coming off. Second turn from a similar position.
So what's the other time when it's not visionary, when it doesn't go off?
When it doesn't come off? Yeah, we're going to need a term for that. That's our job, to come up with those ones, Gio.
All right. That's what we're hired for. That's why we get paid the big bucks. Number 15, Svensson. Ooh, shooting it into the end zone and grabbed by number 2.
Yeah, looks like we're a little bit obscured vision-wise. The Terra girls are doing a very good job of a roaming sideline, but it's making it a bit difficult for the commentary box.
Yeah, Mance had a little fingertip on that one. Jumping around, active on the mark.
Zia Palmer gets a nice little break around. It's Banks with the disc in the middle. Just trying to steady the ship a little bit. No unders coming. Oh, hits Palmer with a nice, that's a visionary one.
Yeah.
That's another visionary
These
one.
girls love the inside.
Oh, and Sophie. So it's a deep one.
Yeah.
It's a great pass. Can they finish the job?
You know, we always talk about those unappreciated plays, and I noticed number, what was that, 24 on New Zealand dropped off the mark and marked somebody in the end zone, so they were forced to throw that other weird throw.
Yeah, really good.
Appreciate that 24 on New Zealand. All right, now big punt.
Oh, great grab there.
Yep. Oh, she got low. She released it well to Savitanovic. I feel like I need to speak Russian for this.
That's true, and yeah, apologies obviously for all the mangling.
Yeah.
But we do have a call on the field. May affect the result here. And they're just discussing it with the game advisors. A little confusing, the game advisors are wearing yellow shirts as well today.
So confusing.
But it is, the call is retracted, goal is signaled.
Excellent. That was such a beautiful, purposeful throw into the end zone, leading pass.
Yeah, it's a really nice backhand, as you said, just got so low. Perfectly weighted.
Yep. And not affected by any kind of swirly winds, so.
No, exactly, yeah. Keep the wind out of it, you know. Can be your friend or your foe, and it certainly has been today for some of these players.
Yep.
So thank you for tuning in to the stream. I presume that everyone's watching this live and not watching the AFL Grand Final.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Why would you? Especially beautiful Sydney, #greatest Sydney city on earth.
Debatable.
well, you know, we can discuss that later. But it's been good. Plenty of people taking time out for their long weekend to come and watch the games.
Yeah, a
this
lot
weekend.
of locals here.
Plenty of people watching. Some people just stopping their cars on the drive past and having a little gander.
Yep. Walking their dogs.
Yeah, a lot of confused people.
So who's coaching the Aussie women?
It's a great question. So we have Kieran Hudson in the identifiable watermelon bucket hat.
Excellent.
Sarah Perkins, who couldn't be here today,
Okay.
unfortunately, and also Madeline O'Connor is assisting.
Okay.
As is.
They're in good hands.
I know.
Very
as
good.
is Anna Haynes.
Okay, excellent. So seems like all Bar and Haynes have played either juniors themselves or at least under 23, so they know how important these kind of campaigns are on people's careers early on.
Yeah, so true.
So Reeves picks it up.
Yeah, and gets it underneath.
Direct forehand.
Goes back to Reeve. See what gets. Nothing coming upfield.
Forehand again.
Oh, Lovell looked off on the under.
That's a bit of a role reversal with Mueller and Reeves there.
Yeah, though I think they're both pretty happy to send it both ways.
Just looking inside.
Oh, some deep shots coming, but
So Reeve poached off there.
oh no!
Oh, to a girl right in front of the end zone.
It's number 52.
Forsyth.
Forsyth, the youngest player out there on the field. She's only 14 years of age.
Whew. But she had the foresight to know that that disc was coming. And number 12 caught the goal, Crosby. That was such a really good dump swing score. Classic, but it still works.
Yeah, and just as we watch again, oh, the Australians just all underneath it. And Forsyth, as you say, positioned herself well. Hit the dump. Open side.
Yep.
Bit of Dylan Freechild action.
Beautiful.
Love that up the line.
Love it. Whoa, she held off her spike. That's good control.
I know.
Man.
And not easy, as we all love spikes. But, you know, it's not within the spirit of the game. Sometimes.
That's a really good question, though, isn't it? Is
believe-
it within the spirit of the game or not?
I believe rude and aggressive spikes are the things we're trying to avoid.
Rude and aggressive.
Yeah.
But what if it's like just celebratory, like, yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah, that's probably fun. It's probably the issues you get when it's, yeah, that was amazing. You suck.
Yeah. You can't spike it in someone's face.
Don't do that. I know we've all seen it happen before.
Accidentally.
And deliberately. But not today. The spirit today has been really impressive.
Yeah, every time there's a call, people discuss it quickly and they come to a solution. It's been really good.
Yeah, we've seen a number of retracted calls and, yeah, been very, very impressed by the maturity shown by the players on the field. So, Mueller gets it. The Holy Trinity is all on here as New Zealand throw a zone. It's Lovell. Oh, sneaks a pass through to Reeve. Sorry, not Lovell, number 38.
Oh.
It's Mueller, Reeve. They're moving it up now. These two will be happy to 1-2 it a little further. Nice fake. Banks in the middle, steadies the ship. Mueller, oh, pushes the pace a little bit and the throw gets dropped.
Yeah, Mueller was working that all across the field. It was really good movement.
Yeah, a bit of zigzagging.
Mance looking upfield.
Oh, wow.
Nice grab. That was Mercer.
Oh. Oh, nice. Holly does enough to break it up.
Savidinic just barely touched that one.
Yeah, and just amazing composure to catch that with a little bit of contact and then just throw that pass, but Reeve did a nice job of covering that space. Oh, so New Zealand with a zone. Coming out, trying to force a few more passes.
Yeah, so the puppy was biting a lot more before, so Ava could get it around, but
Yeah, no, she looks for the,
over the top.
yeah, and it's a tough position to be in if you're a handler in that, you know, weak side corner. Got an open play in New Zealand.
Oof, yeah.
And they hit it.
So Thompson to
Number
16.
16, that's Zoe
Risner.
Risner. Yeah, wow, so New Zealand. And this is a story of the first game as well.
Really?
4-1 was indeed the score. A score with New Zealand up last game too.
And then Australia came back
They did.
and won it.
They didn't win. They got to Universe but did not win.
All right, ladies, let's do this. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
That is it. But
In my American accent. Works.
it's nice of coming from, you know,
I'm here to
an
support.
outsider, you know.
So have you seen improvement from the last game from the Aussies side?
The Aussies do seem to be struggling a little bit. I think one thing we noticed in the Thunder game that we just watched is the boys came out a little bit more confident. They were sure of the connections, and I think that really paid dividends for them at the first half and allowed them to carry through that momentum to the second half. We haven't really seen the same thing from the Australians here. I think they're still exhibiting the same sort of nerves we saw at the start of the first game.
Kind of getting slow to get into their pace a little bit.
Exactly, and
Okay.
you know, they did bring it back to evens by the end of the last game, but you know, it's not. You don't want to be that team that has to dig yourself out of holes every time.
Yeah. It's good to know they can.
That's
So
true.
Crosby with the pull. That's a really good pull into the end zone.
Again, it's Carpenter and Banks who work it up. Carpenter gets a little bit caught, but works our way through it. It's Janek.
What a great wide mark.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
nice.
By
Oh,
Sal.
an outrageous grab. Fingertips from Carpenter. Fakes it under. Oh, and sells the mark.
Yeah.
Mark's got a cheeky grin. Oh, miscommunication. Broken up by New Zealand.
Parsons got amongst it right there.
Oh, no one's seen the New Zealand player streaming to the end zone.
Holiday.
Number 18 on that sideline.
Liddell to Zhao.
12 pushes. Oh, great dump defense, but there is a foul called. It's a nice read on the play there by number 8. So we watch it again. Hard to see from this angle exactly what happened with the contact. Looks like it's going to be contested. So it'll be Zhao tapping it, well, Banks rather tapping it back in for Zhao.
She's looking up line. Not initiating the dump early. And again, great dump defense. And great grab by Parsons.
Just can't complete the defense, the Australian team.
Inside throw, that was great. Oh.
Wow.
Could have been a visionary
Could have been visionary.
from Doyle.
We still,
really
need,
good
we still need
inside.
the anti-visionary.
Other than a turnover.
What about tempestuous?
Ooh.
Yeah. Tempestuous? Do I mean tempestuous?
I don't actually know what either of those mean.
Tempestuous means like a tempest.
I'm loving that. I love it. Tempestuous.
Okay, well,
let's do it.
Yeah. Nice around there. Oh,
Ooh.
Mercedes. Wow, picks it up. Amazing
Really knows
grab.
how to get the heart going.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, these Australian girls are not short on athleticism.
That's right.
As Carpenter Banks creates a lot of space for herself with a big fake. Mercedes having to work hard for these unders. Puts a nice up the line there. Got a deep shot available, looks it off. Bit of chaos in front of the disc though. Mercedes running the show here. Every second pass going to her. Oh. And then the up the line. They're just short of the end zone now. There's a bit of traffic. flick comes off.
And
And
swing.
bangs.
That is where you want it. Yes.
Wow. What a
Nice
perfect
grab.
pass to Sophie. Sophie, whose surname we didn't find out in that break.
Is she the one from SA?
She is indeed from South
Okay.
Australia.
What's that mean?
She's been playing for 2 years. And she's really excited to just to be playing with a bunch of girls her age. There's obviously not a lot of youth ultimate in South Australia, or it's developing. A lot of great youth athletes, but yeah, working on building the league. So just excited to be out amongst the girls today.
Love it. Lovely enthusiasm.
Multi-sport athlete, of course.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Won a gold medal with school nationals playing volleyball. She's represented South Australia in basketball as well.
Twice, actually, I'm seeing here.
That's true, and was part of something called the National Intense Training Program, which, I mean, it sounds intense.
It does, doesn't it? Wow, you really got to be dedicated, and I think that kind of motivation and determination is going to be really good to help out these girls, you know, get onto the podium this year.
That is very, very true. So, it's 4-2 to New Zealand. Australia will be looking to maybe get a bit of a break here, because certainly need one. Here we go.
Bit of a short pull. Crosby to, oh, a match disc.
Yeah, Raya Carpenter grabs it out of the air. Nice around. Looking for the inside here. Oh, hit the open. Carpenter again. Not seeing a lot that she likes at the moment. Eventually opens up, but a pick was called. Was on the receiver, so we're going to go back to Carpenter. So it's Raya Carpenter with the disc. No dump. Here, finally one opens up. She soots it. It's probably a stall 9.
Super.
And hits the ground.
What was the word we came up with?
That was tempestuous, I believe.
Super tempestuous.
Yeah. Hard on a stall 9 situation.
I know. All right. Mr. Risner, great grab. Throwing it up line. To Forsyth. To Sheridan.
Plenty of love being given on that
Mercer.
mark.
Mercer's looking to go up line, dump it. Nice. Great cut by Crosby.
Just pushes it a little past the receiver. It's a nice move from number 12.
Yeah, Crosby.
Yeah, Crosby, but yeah, tough. Just
She
when you
had a
push the
bunch of
pace.
space up line with that great cut, momentum, power position. But sometimes that throw's just not on.
Yeah.
Have to dump swing or go to the other side of the field.
Yeah, but it feels good to throw to the end zone, doesn't it?
Oh, I love it. Love it. Hammer into the wind.
Bit of chaos upfield.
Who's number 14?
Dumps engaged.
Oh, great break throw.
Yeah, that's nice. That's Palmer who gets it upfield. Oh, and the
Amazing
soot is on.
momentum.
It needs to hold a little bit. Yeah, tough one. As we watch it again, huge wind up, nice step forward, but ends up with too many Weet-Bix. Oh, and another big soot.
Oh, layout, 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 layout.
Oh, jeez.
Oof.
That's
Mercer just misses it, but that was a really great put.
yeah, New Zealand is opening up a lot of that deep space with a horror, which is really nice. So, Australia, another opportunity. Oh,
Whoa.
jeez.
That looked like a fastball straight to the gut.
Yeah, Emery takes one.
It's all right. Number 2 has a six-pack.
Yeah, all
right,
the
Crosby's-
strength and conditioning paying off.
That's right. Crosby picking it up. Very safe throw. That was a really good look. Oh, it's there's a confusion on the mark, actually, of what the force is. Got a different force there. This is Mercer.
Oh, and a block. Disc hits the ground. As we see another little inside look here. There is space. Oh no, just a cold drop.
Dang.
Now,
New Zealand's given Australia a little bit of a chance to catch up.
yeah, it's been a real point, this one, as Palmer gets it over on the sideline.
The Aussies are actually working it down the break side a little bit more, which I'm happy about. It's opening up space.
Oh, great block. But there is a foul called.
Uncontested.
Nice. Quickly and efficiently resolved. We're going to say...
Yep.
Yeah, here we go. So, next shot. Oh, gets a nice little break.
That was cheeky.
Oh,
Big
and the soot.
foot. And
Short.
caught by Risner. Parsons has it now, looking upfield, looking for a dump. Very quick on the dump look, which is great. Crosby picks it up. Oh, holsters that. Really great idea.
Oof.
Being conservative.
That's really nice.
Nice. And Forsyth caught it. Caught the goal.
And it's Crosby's up the line cuts are really breaking the Australian defense at the moment. She had a few different girls on her, and just her back move and then forward, she's just getting it at will. She's
just getting open by a couple of steps every single time. And now she's starting to really holster that next throw, and it's definitely benefiting New Zealand.
Totally, and that's
what's the score now?
It's now 5-2, New Zealand.
Oh, so what happens if the Aussies don't win today?
Everybody flies home. No.
Are they having a party tonight?
Yeah, I believe they are mostly under 18, so...
I meant like a board game.
Oh, yeah. Big board game. Big Scrabble night. I believe they will still play it. It will be a dead rubber, of course, in terms of who will win the Trans-Tasman series.
Okay. So they're still going to play tomorrow?
They'll come back tomorrow for sure.
How many games tomorrow?
There's one boys game, one girls game, and one game with the Australia A squads, which is the development teams for both the boys and the girls.
Cool. Are those new this year?
They are new this year. They've just introduced them. Bring more people along for the campaign, help youth development, and by all accounts, it's been a roaring success so far. A lot of people getting a lot out of it.
I bet. You don't get this kind of coaching all the time. It's amazing to get that in the early development years. Mueller, really
such a
great
nice
upline.
stutter step.
Classic Mueller forehand.
And it comes
great
off.
Grab.
Centimeters from the end zone.
She's looking for the breakthrow. Nope, dump
to
Mueller. Bookends.
Yeah, nice little, I guess
that was visionary. That
was
throw
visionary.
Was very visionary.
Not really a Mueller sandwich. Technically, it's a number 8 sandwich with Mueller bread, I believe. But, I mean, when you've got a flick like that, it's a shame to not use it. Hey.
I've seen her throw it way further, though.
I mean, that's true. There is
a short field, so.
Is a bit of wind still in Sydney. Did a bit of a classic Max Howland there, which is throw your receiver just about a meter outside the end zone.
Is that right? Just always coming up short.
Even though you could maybe just throw it a bit longer, yeah, there's always leaving a little bit to be desired.
So that you can go and score yourself.
Yeah, exactly. That's the meta game going through the whole thing. Yeah, no one remembers who the assist was.
Of course not. It's whoever gets to spike elegantly and sportsmanlikely.
Sportsmanlikely, yeah.
Sportswomanlikely.
So that was nice there from the Chanstrom? Yeah. Amazing.
What number is that? 23.
Did I spell it right?
There's an R there, but it sounds
Charnstrom. All right, Reeve pulls it. Nice. Deep pull, and it's caught by New Zealand. So it gives them a second or two ahead. They can move it, good movement. Still man. You know, Australia hasn't actually played a zone yet, have they?
No, I believe they may have played one the very first point, but I don't think we've seen one since.
New Zealand are really using this horo quite well.
Oh! Big block from Australia, number 6. That's really nice, though. Oh,
Really
I could
good
watch
block.
that all day. Whoa. A lot of pressure. Okay, so
Again, we've got the one dump out.
Downey
There.
walking up. Oh, jeez.
Oh!
Almost picked up, but quickly went from visionary to tempestuous.
Tempestuous.
Definitely ended up as tempestuous. Not a bad look, but probably needed to come out at least a second earlier.
Or a scuba.
Also a valuable option.
Oh, Reeve has such a great wide mark.
Oh, no.
Self-D.
Unfortunate miscommunication. So it will be Australia now with an opportunity. It's 3-5 to get a break here.
Ooh, it's a deep stack, actually. This
Yeah,
is
very
giving them
deep.
a lot of space.
We'll see if they're going to isolate a player. There's 2 cuts coming. Lovell goes for the open side, but doesn't get it. Oh, and just floats it over Mercedes' head. She's very close.
She's
but
fine.
She's
Not gonna
agreed.
call it.
Did not catch it. That's unfortunate. Australia missed an opportunity on a short field turn, and we'll see what happens for New Zealand.
What a shot. Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful. Yes, that deserves a clap.
There's a clap.
Let's see the replay on
Yeah.
that. That was just such a great fake. Pulled Reeve. Deep shot. Beautiful sitting. Open space.
Well read, and then I love the confidence
To
at the
Savin.
end. Just to lead out, number 15. Svensson.
Svensson.
Svensson to
Svensson.
Svidanovic.
These are
Svidanovic to
fantastic
Svensson.
last names.
Yeah, really good use of V in the second position of surname. Very Svengali-like. So, New Zealand, you thought Australia might have had a chance there to get back within 1, 5-4. But that pulls it out to 6-3 to New Zealand.
Oh, man. Well, it's only 6-3.
It's true. It's true. So, yeah,
They were down by that much in the first game.
that's true. That's
They
true.
came back.
Exactly. So we could see it here again today.
Wow, so many supporting athletes here today on the sideline. So this includes that
Yeah, the Australia A squad.
A squad. Awesome. What a pull.
Yeah, really nice.
Wow.
But they took your advice and caught it this time,
There we go.
Gio.
They must
and
be listening.
exactly. New Zealand
Finally.
back out with the zone again.
Zone.
Moving it nicely now, Australia. Well, they are getting closer to this sideline.
Now their puppy was biting on a little stuff last time.
And
This
that-
time it seems to clamp down a little bit.
Just a unfortunate drop. But still, it's nice movement from the Australians. They'll be a bit buoyed by that, I think.
They're right. Yep. Thompson. Still looking up.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And an inside there.
That must have been stall 7, 8.
Yeah, but it's a smart move to come back on the inside there.
Absolutely.
It's a classic.
Really, really good cut.
And good discipline by the stack to give her space to do it as
Yeah.
well. She goes up line, comes back for that inside nicely.
They respect the ISO and backs her up.
Yeah, it's really good. So, New
Look
Zealand.
at that spike, R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Yeah, and I've just found out what it means.
To you?
To me. 7-4, Gio. 4-point lead now.
Oh, jeez.
But you know what I told people last time?
Tell me.
Don't switch this off. All right, if you're thinking this game is over, don't say that. Don't even think that, because
Why did you just say that?
I'm just saying.
This game is on.
That's exactly.
This game is on.
That is my point.
That's right.
Last time,
Australia's just warming up.
4-point gap turned into a 0-point gap.
Oh, dang.
So, and I think it's going to happen again here today. I've got faith that this game is going to once again down to the wire.
Go down in herstory.
I love that.
All right. Short pull. Mueller picking it up. Looking upfield as always. And actually dump straight away looking for Reeve. Reeve is so quick. Getting open. And this is a 2-3-2, I think.
Yeah, looks like it.
like-
Oh, no.
Oof. A little bit of a fumble there.
Unfortunate, just bounced off the hand of Jelinek.
Great communication from the New Zealand players. Really authoritative and confident.
Again,
Oh, great backup.
picked up from number 25 in the stack. That's Halliday.
Halliday. Halliday.
No. Oh,
19.
wow. Reeve hunting a
That was
block.
Parsons.
New Zealand knocking on the door of a half-time, taking half 8-3 here. Oh, that inside move, which opens up the break side.
Dang, and that's the halftime.
Wow.
Halliday scores. So many good visionary throws that were purposeful, greatly communicated. Just seems like they've really kind of found their rhythm.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, just the confidence of those inside passes. I think it's been certainly the story.
Yep.
See
Okay,
that
so
leading pass saved nicely by Halliday. And then as the play continues, we see a beautiful upline back to inside, which just gives her an acre of
Gorgeous.
space in the back for the backhand break. And her receiver is more than willing to oblige. So that is,
she's holding on to the disc a long time, actually. She's not even going to spike it.
No,
She's
no.
just holding it.
yeah, well,
Yep,
it's
I'm
it's
taking
halftime.
this home.
She can have it for five or more minutes.
Man.
So it's 8-3, Gio.
Yep. Yes, it is.
Could've-
8-3.
Could have blown out a little bit. Could get blown out a little bit, I was going to say, sorry.
So, have you seen anything specifically different, from the last game from New Zealand to this game? Because I notice now, seems like they're getting into their rhythm. Their throws are really hitting their targets purposefully. Did they have the same kind of, direction last game, or did it take them a while to get into it?
Yeah, certainly there were nerves on both sides in the last game, but New Zealand kind of weathered the storm a little bit, certainly by using those deep connections. And I think
as we can see here in one of
that
the replays.
that really nice pass to Svensson. Yeah, and I mean, I think we've seen New Zealand, although it's not like the Australians haven't had their opportunities as well, that nice soot from Holly Reeve. So, I mean, but by contrast, the Australians' deep game hasn't been as strong this game, and New Zealand has really had that confidence in their receivers that is that's been paying dividends for them. I'd also say it looks as though Australia hasn't done as good a job at sort of isolating space for both their handlers and for their maybe primary cutters. There's a few more people in movement upfield.
Yeah, and we actually sat quite a few times with the end zone play. So they want to ISO one person, but it's almost like they don't know who is going to go first.
Yep.
So it ends up creating a little bit of confusion.
And part of that is the challenge, of course, of trying to play offense after multiple turns. We've been seeing that more and more, that a lot of these points have had quite a few turns on it, and it's hard to know exactly who needs to do what in those situations. Not as easy after so many opportunities. Who's tired? Who's ready? Who's the primary cut? Who was the primary cut?
So Max, do you know how long they've been training?
So this is really sort of almost not quite the first time that this team's come together, but they did come off a 2-day training camp together. So they've done 2 days of...
Did they take school off or something?
It's school holidays, my friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
The life of a student.
I know, exactly.
Beautiful.
So a few of them played a few days of uni games, and then came back for this. Whereas, but most of them, happy to take a few extra days in school holidays to come down and train together. So yeah, lots of structures and new skills that they're trying to work on. And you can definitely see them trying to figure it out,
Yep.
You can, and the thing that you want to see as a coach, I think, of these teams is really you executing the as well, but not necessarily having that full execution. You know, drops you can fix.
Absolutely,
You know?
yeah. But at least showing how they're learning and applying the new techniques that they need to be learning. But the other thing is, something that happens just by playing more together is the connections. So we already see a natural connection between Reeve and Mueller. Who was the third in that trifecta that you were saying?
Banks.
And Banks.
Yes.
But you need to play through the whole team.
So true.
Everybody brings a lot of different attributes to the plays. So they're figuring that out.
It's very true, and it's sort of merging a couple of styles together as well. As a lot of these girls have played before together in the previous juniors campaign. I think we counted about 10 or 11 last time.
Whoa.
But yeah, obviously.
Yeah, 11, I heard.
Yeah, integrating those new players in, sometimes it just feels like a new team.
Yeah, and you'd hope so. You know, having this year create their own new kind of culture for this campaign and building on what they had last campaign.
Very true. Anyway, still a lot of enthusiasm out there. You can see the Australian girls still want it. I don't think they're going to give this one up without a fight.
I think Kron's the most excited. He brings a lot of energy, doesn't he?
That's true. But is there any time that you haven't seen Kron the most excited about anything?
No, especially with that hat on.
Yeah, he's ready for this evening as well. He's ready for that Scrabble party.
Scrabble. Have to bring that dictionary.
Yep. All right, so we're pretty much ready to kick off here. It'll be the Australians pulling from left to right of your screen, starting on defense. Holly Reeve chasing it down in New Zealand, starting with the disc. It's number 12.
Crosby.
Lance gets it. Ooh, Australia coming out with a poachy zone set here. And a bit of a wider cut we're seeing.
Wow, this sideline is like massive compared to last half.
Yeah, you can hear the noise
So much excitement.
has been increased, and they get a nice block there as a result, and Mueller shoots on 0. Visionary! Definitely visionary.
A lot of times Mueller looks for passes that she'd like to catch in the end zone.
Very
She's like,
true.
who else can reach up high like me?
Yeah, and the answer is Rachel Joyce.
Beautiful catch.
Put
her hand right in the air, and the disc just fell into it.
Totally. Joyce, one of the Canberra girls on the team. She's
oh wow.
Playing for G Troop this year at Mixed Nationals, and with Factory in the women's season.
How long has she been playing?
Would you believe 4 years?
Oh my God.
I know, and only 17 years old. So.
Whoa, how do people even start at that young age?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I think I learned to walk at 12, so it's pretty impressive.
I had my bat mitzvah at 13. I was like, woo.
Totally. And
Okay.
of course, won her netball grand final this year in overtime, so she's used to pressure situations, you know, used to coming out on top. And you could see that with that that crisp catch.
Absolutely. What about her game against Slovakia?
Yes, they scored the universe point against Slovakia at the junior championships in Poland.
Wow.
So that's it. She's a big game player, and there's no.
She's here to play.
This is
Whoa.
This is
Reeve is here to sprint.
Yeah, I tell you
and
what.
Intimidate.
Hungry for it. Oh, and a lot of pressure on that first pass.
Oh, and it works.
Oh, that's huge.
That is great. That intensity without even touching the disc.
God, isn't that great to see?
I'd call that a visionary D.
Oof, yeah. Winning it with your legs. So, Banks on the sideline. Who's she going to look for? Oh, the open pass, it's goal!
Excellent.
Wow, and just like that, the hole looks a little bit more shallow.
That's right. This game is on. This game is on.
We're at 8.
New Zealand didn't know it was coming.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
I wonder what they had at the halftime.
Caught a bit flat-footed.
Gatorade.
Yeah.
Man.
Bit of red cordial.
Yeah, seeing the guys getting in there as well, supporting the Aussie ladies.
Yep. Yeah, you can tell it's an important moment for the girls. Really want to keep this momentum here now. And it's interesting to see that first change up really did wonders, and then that chase down. We just saw Reeve just hustling down and backed up really well by number 21 as well, who forced that D. Just impressive stuff. It makes a difference, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. Mentally, you know, I've heard a lot more recently. Mental game.
It's true.
It really, really makes or breaks a team,
Yep.
a point, a game, a match, a world campaign.
So true. Can be the difference between winning and losing.
Absolutely.
In fact, more often than not, it is. So
Never been said better.
here
All right.
we go.
And New Zealand lets the pole drop, lets people get set. Crosby's seeing it's a 2-3-2. She puts it, looking for it.
Oh no.
Oh, number 19 got that one. Parsons. Oh, it was tempestuous.
Tempestuous for sure. Worth noting that that's another goal for New Zealand in the soccer game, so it's now 2-1 New Zealand.
Man,
through the big stage.
they're up on both points.
Yeah. As we watch the huck again, Mueller just not quite in the right place for the D and exploited nicely by Parsons.
Good box out by the fake receiver.
Good defense here by the New Zealanders, keeping Australia in that corner. It's Banks
Really
with the
active
disc.
on that mark, number 25, Halliday.
And it
And
gets
pressure
the
to
result.
throw. Now they're knocking on the door to greatness.
That's true.
Crosby's picking it up. Oh, streaking deep is 8. Nice. Easy peasy.
Open side, Mueller won't
Open
be
side.
too happy with that. Does that thing where, you know, when you trip over and you look behind you as though there was like some kind of rock there, even though you tripped over your own feet. Does a bit of those ones.
Oh, yeah.
But
She was kind of like, wait, was that a... Oh,
what-
no.
Oh, is that open side?
That was a goal.
Was there something? Was that?
Well,
Is it? Do you guys? Oh well. Well.
oh, was that my
Rats. Rats. But
layout D next time?
I know, can't be too hard on her. She's certainly one of the best players out there at the moment for the Aussies. So,
Yep.
steadying the ship there, New Zealand. Just stop the bleeding at 2 quick breaks.
He's like calm, cool, collected, specific, strategic instructions.
Yes.
Everybody sit down, get off the field.
Certainly, New Zealand.
Okay.
New Zealand coach Ian Stewart. He's been coaching the New Zealanders for many years.
He's also heading to the 2018.
World Ultimate Club Championships with
Thank you.
his mixed team,
Marvelous DC.
and he wants to give a shout out to his wife.
Oh, beautiful, Rebecca, who's also an ultimate player and administrator, and without whose support he couldn't.
Do what he does.
That's right.
So, thanks, Rebecca. Shout out to all the supportive partners who make Ultimate possible.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Ooh.
good douche.
Yes, not in though.
Just outside. Centimeters difference here. Oof. And certainly no love lost on that
This
mark.
is a no-contact sport, ladies.
Yeah, that's an NFL type contact there.
Let's leave the Swans to their own thing, people.
So it's uncontested. It'll be coming back in.
Yep.
Back on 0.
And again, great spirit.
Tiny hole.
It's a little bit muddled, looking for dump. Good, gets it off to 1.
Calls for the space, and it's a goal for the Australians.
Yep, little communication goes a long way.
Yeah, nice move. Yeah,
She gets space.
I love that Raya, calls her players out
Yes,
calls-
move out of the way, ladies.
because
we need some
I
space
would like
here.
to throw into that, which she does.
It's a stats game.
That's it.
But that's exactly what we were pointing out before, where a couple of people were going at the same time, and it was crowding the space a bit too much. And here's another replay.
As we watch
That beautiful
first,
upline.
Yeah, that first huck that made it all possible.
A lot of great separation.
Yeah, really nice. So it's worth mentioning that a few of these players already have their eyes on the World Ultimate Club Championships, including Abby Liddell. So she'll be playing with Ian Stewart on that on the Marvelous DC New Zealand mixed team, which is amazing that they're looking at that kind of campaign straight off the back of a Worlds campaign such as this one. But it shows you the kind of options that some of these elite players have these days.
They're addicted to Ultimate, man.
That's it. Straight to my veins. Give me that hit of ulti.
Yeah.
So, Australia pulling to the New Zealanders. Holly Reeve stands ready.
Crosby looking upfield still. Wow, the Aussies have a really good defense on this. A little bit of an undercut that comes off to 16. Both her dumps are actually wide open, but she chooses that one, which is great. Swing.
Wow.
Whoa. And that's why they call it a flick. Yeah, number 52, Forsyth, again. Having that Forsyth.
Yeah, Forsyth by name, Forsyth by nature. And yeah.
Let's see that again.
This, I mean, when we talk visionary, Gio,
Man, this is it.
I mean,
Ooh.
the spot
Diggity
here,
dog.
as we watch that move, very nice move, puts a defender behind her.
Really well placed. And Forsyth has to put it all in to catch it.
Yeah, and can you believe, only 14 years of age.
Forsyth.
Forsyth,
Oh my goodness.
youngest player on the team.
Yep. Wow. So I guess there's not much else you can do in Australia. Like, if you're under 18, you have the same rights, right? You can. Oh, you can drive
Yeah, we can drive.
at 16.
Yeah, you start the learning process.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think she can. It depends if she's 14 and 9 months, I believe, is the youngest you can be to be employed.
Whoa.
Yeah, so
Man, oh man.
I know, but hey,
I'm loving those cornrows though.
yeah, she
Like a
definitely has the
mouse.
most baller haircut.
So amazing. Did she also play basketball or no?
No, netball actually.
Oh,
She's
wow.
an elite netballer.
These women have such great athleticism.
Yeah, and unbelievable sports resumes. Hey.
It's incredible.
Okay, so New Zealand back at it again with this zone, trying to stuff the momentum of the Australians. But Reeve moves it nicely. See a few fakes, nicely ditched off. Yeah, and Reeve gives and goes, wants it back.
Oh, touch by the puppy.
Tight space here. Reeve is going to get in. So is Chanstrom. Chanstrom gets it over the top.
That is a break.
They get it back. New Zealand gives it a flick. Oh, but
Crosby's laughing at her own throw, but it
Yeah.
was a good idea, Crosby. We liked it.
yeah, a lot of smiles on the field when they're making mistakes. They're
Yeah.
still in learning mode, which is very exciting. Now it'll be interesting. Australia's got a player very deep. I feel like if Reeve looks up, she might have a big backhand huck at a late stall, but instead wisely moves it to the middle of the field.
It's just that Risner's like a foot taller than.
Yeah, and that's definitely a
11.
factor. Risner and a lot of these New Zealand girls very tall.
Oh,
Holly
Reeve
Reeve,
did look at her actually.
yeah, moving up the field now, making Risner be honest. A lot of the Aussie girls staying close with it. Reeve takes more meters. It's for the inside, close to the sideline with Banks. Oh, number 88 almost gets a block for New
Scuba.
Zealand. Reeve very happy to be here. Although you have to say the wall is very, very close.
Very close.
Definitely, if we would say, probably 3.1 meters, as they say. But yeah, this kid's going to go back up there. No, they're just going to bring it in here.
Crosby's gonna pick it up.
Yeah, we're going to have to go back a few meters. Disc will come in. Unmarked player.
That was number 8, Savijanic.
Oh,
Great grab by 88. That's Mance.
another
Oh,
great grab on the
Parsons.
sideline. Bit of
Awesome.
pressure here
She's
now.
Not forcing it up the line.
Oh, until that last moment, but it's a catch.
Oh,
Savinovic.
Wow.
Wow, that's I mean, it must have been late stall count situation.
Whew.
Really great dump defense, really nice upfield work, but then a moment of brilliance from Savinovic.
I would say not as much visionary as it was lucky.
Yeah,
Great receiver.
and as we watch it again, see big
She's looking
late
for the
stall
dump.
count.
Where is the dump?
There's
It's covered by
chaos here.
Reeve. I'll just
Oh.
throw it. Oh,
And Savinovic.
Reeve almost got in there again.
I know. But New Zealand come away with the cookies there, so it's 11-6. New Zealand.
I wonder how much time's left in this game.
Well, we're 61 minutes in, and we're playing to 80 minutes, so
Okie dokie, that's great. Where do you get this intel? Oh,
yeah,
gorgeous.
yeah. So
For those playing at home, it's 61-13 now.
make sure you set your watches.
To ultimate time.
Yeah, the time cap and the beep will be. So, Australians now need to put another offense in to get another chance at a break. Keep the momentum rolling. And they're off.
Great pull.
A really great
Mueller
pull.
catches it with no problem.
Carpenter takes the WA 3-step, few meters through that zone.
This is a new zone, actually, a new puppy.
Yeah, they're definitely very close, putting a lot of pressure. It's a
We
great
got
bid.
Svedston.
Great bid from Mercedes, but you can't reel it in.
Quick pickup. Looking for the.
Oh, yoink.
Wow.
Carpenter, bit of a takes the extra meters. But she'll be happy with that. Nobody complains about it. Mueller unleashes the backhand, but
Hey, that guy's not playing.
does not start in the field. That guy fancies himself as a bit of an ultimate player, I can tell. He's got the barbecue backhand ready to go. So, moving it up a little bit.
Crosby's picking it up. And Sheridan's handling with her.
Get the sense New Zealand has a chance to really seal it. If they get this one in, it's going to be very, very hard for the Australians.
Just go straight away.
Oh, and the wind is definitely the friend of the Australians in that one. Tough pass, but a strong gust.
You probably don't want to try and throw it up line on the side the wind is going. That's the only issue.
It's true. Hard to cram it in that cram hole, as they say.
That is what they say.
And we're going back to the same point, because of course it was right on the sideline before.
Straight away,
Right on the
zero
sideline.
count, throw it out.
So it's Carpenter. Jogs and hits exactly the
Wow.
same pass.
Same.
But this time,
Oh, wow. Crosby came in.
and there is a foul called.
Oh, wow. That
And
was
it's-
a really good defense.
Yeah, uncontested it's looking like. Just a discussion, I guess, on the field happening.
Okay.
As we watch it again, this goes deep.
Frisbee's thrown down on the ground.
And the New Zealand player does do a great job of going up, but looks like she doesn't really touch it, and then on her way down causes quite significant contact with the Australian player.
Right, okay.
Which I think is probably the fair result there.
Yeah.
Impinged the Australian player quite significantly. So it'll be Australia's disc on the end zone line.
Svedson's on the mark.
And here it
open
comes.
shot.
It's a, oh no.
Oh, no.
Just,
A little bit of a
it's a heartbreaker.
turbulent.
It's turbulent. It was, I mean, yeah.
Buckle up.
And the shot will come, no problem.
Wow, they're just, who cares? Throw it. Oh, yes, those gloves are sticky.
Yes. Such a nice grab here.
That was a really nice grab.
Yeah, New Zealand now
Just looking for a dump up line. Ooh, Mueller comes in for the
so well read from
interception.
Mueller. Nice experience. There,
Oh,
it's
there's
caller.
a call.
Waiting on signals from the players, a bit unclear.
Nope.
I think we're going with a,
What's this?
I don't know. I believe it's a offsetting fouls,
Okay.
which I believe means we're just going to
play
continue. Yeah, turnover stands.
Mueller throw go. It's great movement. Looking upfield, she nods.
Nice undercut here. Tick. There's pick called.
Who's number 8?
Ladies gun show. You know what?
Oh, sorry. Testing your memory here.
Yeah.
Oh, she's not on there.
No, it's
When you said Tick, I actually thought she reminded me a bit of Tink.
Oh, Ting. Do you mean Tink or
Tink.
Ting?
Tink.
Tink
Isn't
from
she the one?
Melbourne.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Quick, fast, really like catchy, you know.
Yeah, super catchy.
Super catchy.
Mueller in not a lot of space. Great dump
That
defense.
was a hard shot. Very hard shot. All right, New Zealand.
Another
Crosby
chance.
picking it up again. Looking straight away. Just great grab coming through. Number 18, Liddell.
So,
Crosby to Liddell.
so that's New Zealand up 12-6 now. And the gap with only just over 10 minutes until time cap certainly looks like it's getting a little bit out of Australia's reach. But some really athletic plays there from New Zealand to keep that alive. Some of those grabs we saw, really impressive. Another one at the end.
That lateral cut was really good. Got some great separation.
And such a hard cut to catch it with the away hand on that flick side. Yeah, not
Absolutely.
much harder than it looks, but she made it look easy.
I know. That point specifically, the New Zealand team just seemed so confident. Like they just picked it up and threw it straight away. Unfortunately, the first one didn't quite work out for them, but it was just that confidence with the disc. Like, we want to win this game.
Yep. And you certainly have to say it's maybe the thing that's killing the Aussies at the moment is just those almost unforced errors. Or New Zealand feels like they're coming down with more of them.
Exactly.
And some of that's chance, but
some of it's hitting their hands and just kind of fumbling out, unfortunately.
Yeah, which, it's going to happen, but it'll hurt you in the long run. And the short term.
That's true.
Both.
All right, so there's a zone here.
Yeah, another zone defense.
One thing the Aussies are doing so well is working it through the fence. That movement is just opening up a lot of space for them. Quick movements through that
Wow.
zone. Oh my God, that was 38, no 38, sorry.
Sweet grab. And she's now on the end zone line. New Zealand's still sort of keeping with the zone. They're just trying to cause a bit of chaos now. They've gone to match.
Oh, match.
And hey, no, it might be enough. It's got to go up. And it does. Banks gets it. She surveys the field. Carpenter's going into that front of the corner. Cheeky flick blade.
Ooh, that was so almost visionary, honestly.
It was right in the visionary window.
I loved that blade look, seriously. With this kind of wind, that was so... And that's one of those unforced errors you were talking about, unfortunately.
That's exactly it. Palmer, fortunately, can't reel it in, so New Zealand, once again...
Oh, turn around.
Oh, wow. And smart move by Shannon Carpenter there, just to...
Risner couldn't quite get onto it quick enough.
Yeah, Risner did a good job of trying to pretend it wasn't coming, but didn't quite manage it.
Oh, got a hand to that one.
Yeah, couldn't repeat the same feat of that excellent grab on the first one, but yeah, Australia getting disc to hand in the end zone, but not closing them around it. So here we go, New Zealand showing almost a side stack situation. They've got two isolated cutters. They're just giving number 16 a lot of space. Oh, yeah. Did look like a little bit of resistance as 38 ripped it there. We've had a few of these today. A lot of very close strip calls as we watch it again on the replay. 16 comes under. I mean, hard to tell. Obviously, 16's got the reach, but number 38 was coming in out. So, So we'll set up again. Stalls coming in on 3. They hit their dump. 16 again, isolated.
Oh, hit her hands, and unfortunately
Yeah,
went
good
through.
pressure applied by 2 Australian defenders. And it'll be Reeve. Geez, you think she wants this inside, don't you?
Classic.
There it is.
She's got such a great look. Oh,
Beautiful.
and such amazing spirit, honestly.
I know.
Reeve giving the New Zealand girl a high five and a hug. I just, like, she's such an exemplary player and such a really great spirit of the game player as well.
Agreed. One of Australian Ultimate's brightest up-and-coming stars, I would say. And Charnstrom did a great job there of securing it.
Yeah.
In a little bit of traffic, but she knew exactly what Reeve was looking for. So here we go, folks. As we inch closer to time cap, it'll be Aussies now. Look, it's as in the words of Mike Neild, it's got to be now.
I have heard that he has said that before. Oh, man.
And
legendary, that guy.
It's true. He is a legend of the game. And
he's the reason a lot of people have played.
It's true.
Started playing.
Yep. And who can blame them? And but it's up to the Australians now. It's 12-7. This is a must-win if they want to retain. If they want to win the Trans-Tasman series.
I heard that if you just score point after point, you end up winning the game. So if they could score this point and then the next point and then a couple points after that, it could be theirs.
Well, let's see. Let's see if the theory bears fruit.
It's just a theory. All right, 18 looking up line. Oh,
Mueller.
Mueller, again, she's just anticipating in that space, and it's really good heads up.
Oh, beautiful leading pass
nice
there.
grab. 57.
Here we go. This is
looking for the around dump.
Where they've come up
line dump.
Where they've come undone here. But Reeve.
Oh,
sensible.
My goodness. Did you just say sensible?
Oh, wow. But
I mean, Mueller. Wow.
If you had Mueller streaming to that back corner of the end zone, you'd probably throw it as well.
Yep.
Oh, and Mueller again with the block.
Yes,
with
seriously,
the catch.
She's just coming through all over the place in that backfield. That's why on a zone, she is such a great deep player because she's really good heads up.
That's what you see it again. This pass just sails over the top. Oh, after this one, it's this one that sails over the top, and Mueller makes the call, gets the block.
Mueller and Reeve both have some really good spatial awareness on their defense.
So true. Beautiful up the line pass. And as we make it ahead, see Reeve. Wow, to see that pass and to be able to throw it, that needed to be zippy, that needed to be shapey. It was both of those things.
And Mueller had no problem catching it.
Oh, no.
No problem.
Not a worry. So
we're 73 minutes in.
That's true, and it's 4 points is the gap.
It's a tough one.
It is a tough call for the Australians, but hey, we've seen them get 2 points real quick here. If they can get a few more before time cap gets on, it's maybe not totally away from them.
Yeah, one-handed catch by Crosby. Balla.
Whatever. No biggie.
No big deal. Uh-oh. Excitement on the sideline again. Really G's the Aussies up. This is Zhao looking for Mercer. Great dump cut by Crosby. 62's coming back. Crosby's not looking at her at all. Reeve, again, classic Reeve Mueller move.
It's a yes from Reeve.
Just a heads-up defense.
So, but chooses not to pick it up. Leaves it with Banks, and you have to think that Reeve is going to have a crack at this one. Oh, and makes a beautiful jinky undercut. Sells her defender up the line.
Oh, yeah. That's a beautiful shot by Reeve.
Oh,
yes! Great cut. Turns around and catches it.
That is an awesome grab. The first cut from Reeve, so good. Like, just to put a defender on the back foot as we watch it again. Everybody thinks Reed's going to go deep. Sends the defender with a nice shimmy shuffle.
Shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake.
And the New Zealanders
It.
and made sure of
Wow.
was not going to leave that one to chance.
You know what I do love? The Aussies have not lost hope at all. If anything, this is getting them more excited.
Yeah.
They don't care that they're down.
They are keen beans. So New Zealand calls a quick timeout.
Interesting.
I mean, smart move here. You're near the end of the game. The clock's against Terra. But the beauty of our game, of course, Gio,
Yep.
you always got to score the last point.
Is that right?
Yeah, unless there's a hard cap. Soft caps mean you always have to score the last point.
Yeah.
You're only just realizing this?
I didn't. We have a soft cap and a hard cap.
Yeah, no, it's just a soft cap.
Okay.
But it means that, you know, the clock matters.
I'm new
but,
here.
but the clock matters, but it's not the be-all and end-all. You could score you could go 14 zip, score 15 points to win a game in a row. It could happen. It never has,
Absolutely.
but it could happen.
How do you know it never has? I'm
I
sure
know.
it has.
Some things I just know in my waters, you know.
Okay. So you said Palmer, Jodie Palmer is another coach as well. Is she head coach with Cron?
No, I didn't say Jodie Palmer was
Oh, sorry.
coaching.
No, you did earlier.
I don't think Zia Palmer is coaching.
Oh, sorry.
Anna Haynes.
I mean Sarah Perkins.
Oh,
my
Sarah
bad,
Perkins,
sorry.
yes, yes,
Sarah Perkins, who's not here today.
No,
Okay.
but yes, a former
Is
player,
she-
and she's now.
Okay. So she's co-coaching with Cron.
That's correct.
Cool.
And yeah, Maddie O'Connor also involved. You can see her standing with the girls.
Yeah.
So timeout wraps up. And we are coming back here, bringing this game from beautiful Balmain Road Sports Field.
Spirits are high with these Aussies.
Yeah, they're fired up, but New Zealand has displayed a lot of class, a lot of
They're consistent, that's for sure.
Exactly. So they'll be.
Consistently calm, cool, collected.
That's it.
That was a zinger of a pull. Got there in the end. And Aussies is doing his own. 19 has it. Parsons.
Again.
Crosby
Oh, it's a nice gap through the middle.
to Savidinich. To 14, which was Doyle. Now to Crosby. Oh yes, Blade. Purposeful. To Parsons.
One pass away here.
Parsons has it on the front of the end zone. Very, very conservative, decisive decisions, and
Oh, bit of a discussion maybe now about whether she brought tape up.
yeah,
Certainly,
that was a little bit debatable, actually.
certainly,
Not that I have best perspective, but let's just see a quick replay here.
certainly you can see there's a bit of wiggle on that tape as she goes, and it's just about.
Zing!
That's a line ball. Of course, it's also worth noting
It's a
that.
hard one.
Oh, it's a real tough one. If she doesn't make contact with the ground before she catches it inbound, she retains her out of bounds status.
That's true.
So jumping from out to in, but they've gone with a goal. And just again, really excellent spirit being displayed. Just both in
It
terms
could
of
have gone either way. It really could have, but
I
I
know.
think the Aussie girls have really brought through some great spirit.
yeah, it's nice to see, and just retracted calls, open discussions. We've seen it all here today, and it bodes well for the future of Australian Ultimate.
Absolutely. I think Aussies have always been known for being really well-spirited, fair-minded.
Most
I
of us,
think-
at least.
Most of us. Most of you. I'm saying previously
Oh,
in
you're one
other
of-
countries I'm from.
You're one of us now, Gio.
Yeah, I was really surprised when I first got here how polite people were on the field and how nobody yelled at anyone or cussed at them. So it's really lovely, lovely group of people.
And the siren there that we just
Soft
heard.
cap? Was that the soft cap?
That's cap. So this means we're going to play this one out, and
Okay.
it will either be game to 14 if Australia scores, or it will be game to 15 if New Zealand scores. So not it will be interesting to see Australia. This will be a big
Nice
difference.
pull. Nice pull. Gets the end zone.
Caught nicely here. Moved quickly.
Oh, just over 19's head.
Unfortunate, and Tara is choosing to bench that Holy Trinity for this point. Although no, their Banks is there, of course.
Advance to Crosby. Crosby's been a linchpin for this New Zealand team. Really good inside forehand. Wow, you know, I noticed the New Zealand players really dig into their throws. They get down low and they throw with purpose.
Another great example there into the end zone.
Yep, beautiful pass.
So, Gio, we're playing as advertised to 15. It's 14-9.
Excellent.
And
So Mercer caught that goal.
yes, nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wowza. It's a game to 15.
Yeah, big mountain for the Australians to climb, certainly, but
Not unheard of
not-
and not impossible.
not insurmountable. The mountain.
Absolutely.
Not at all.
I mean, their name means land, so.
It's true. It's true. The old Zealand. Yes, Mercer, who caught that goal, she's a back-to-back national schools champion at Auckland Grammar in Ultimate. So,
Whoa.
yeah, they're the Auckland Grammar girls, intimidating bunch.
Dang.
So it will be Australia on offense. New Zealand now. Game point. The opportunity to take this game 15-9, and indeed, Gio, take the Trans-Tasman series.
Whoa.
Bring what I presume
What's
is,
the reward?
I presume, a giant trophy.
Okay.
I haven't
I
seen
heard it was a statue.
Oh, nice. Erected in the town square.
Yeah, made out of ice in the face of all the players.
That would be epic. But there's a foul here. Foul call. Always watch it again on replay. Oh, bit of contact going through. Tough one. Almost a mid-D pick
Yeah.
situation. But,
You know what? When the girls play Scrabble tonight, they are going to have to use Tempestuous.
Oh yeah, it's a hard one
a
to use.
sure winner.
Yeah, if you can get Stuus on the end of Tempest, then that's probably the only way to do it. But get that on a triple word score, my God.
My God.
Game over.
That's all right. You know, it would be cool is if whoever won Scrabble tonight actually won the trans thing.
Hey,
What
man,
is this?
maybe-
Transatlantic.
Trans-Tasman, that's the C.
Trans-Tasman.
Okay. Sea to shining sea. Okay, so Australia gets it back. Take two. Holly Reid makes shores of it this time. Nice under to Carpenter. Carpenter's got it up the line to Palmer. Moving in flow nicely now, the girls. Palmer holds it up. It's another up the line. No.
Oh, she's just towing the line there, so she's taking it out.
Yep, and we're going to have...
Their whole team is in one half the field.
Wow, and in fact, that's
Yes.
fine. They only used that 1/16th of the field, and my God, it worked.
That's right.
If
And
you-
now it's 10-14.
There you go, 10-14. So, New Zealand,
It's not over till it's over.
that's it. They will have 5, count them, 5 opportunities to
Potentially, yes.
win the Trans-Tassie. As we watch it again, Ice bobbles it almost in the field, not quite.
Do we actually have any players from Tasmania?
There are no Tasmanian players to the best of my
Ooh,
knowledge, unfortunately. But
that's interesting.
that's not to say that we don't know about them. And if thanks to anybody who is watching in Tasmania,
Bring your players out.
yeah,
We want your reppin'.
we'll take them. So, New Zealand girls, some of the stars of the team on the field here.
Yep.
Sivanovic. Seen
Crosby.
Crosby, of course. Forsyth as well for the New
Thompson.
Zealanders.
Yep, Forsyth with her epic rose. I wonder if she got that done locally. New Zealand.
Yeah, would love to find out what hairdresser
To be honest,
did that.
last time I had cornrows, I had to go to Mexico for them.
Wow. Well, there
They're
you
not
go.
illegal, but
I was going to say. Different time, the early 2000s.
that's right. We're like the 90s. All right, Crosby pulling it up. Looking upfield. Inside,
Boom.
floaty forehand to Thompson. Another forehand.
Oh,
Nice
the
grab
end
by
zone
Parsons.
calls. Trans-Tasman
oh
victory.
my God. And she grabs it!
That is a stellar way to finish.
Risner. They love holding on to that disc. Nobody spikes it.
Well, hey, if it's that's
Take it home. It's yours. You won it.
that's the Trans-Tasman winning disc right there.
There we go.
So
And
great
that's
game.
the ball game.
Great game from New Zealand. As I said, just calm, consistent, hit those options.
Yep.
Just, yeah. And certainly, whereas the Australians were a bit tempestuous, the New Zealanders showed a lot of
A lot of vision.
vision
A lot of consistency.
as we watch the
And,
final goal.
It'll be really interesting to see how these girls do in the end at the World Championship, Junior Worlds. Hopefully they get to face each other again. And I think
And you get a sense tomorrow is going to be, even though it's going to be a dead rubber, you sense it's going to be a good game. The Australians are not going to want to go 3-0 down.
absolutely going to put it all on the field.
So thank you for joining us today here at in Balmain.
And thank you to our sponsors.
Yeah, thank you to Discraft 5 Ultimate who doing all the work, and to all the great the boys with the cameras. They'll be back here tomorrow.
Amazing camera work.
We hope
Visionary.
We hope that you will be too. And thanks for tuning in.
Ciao for now.